Welcome to General Hospital fans, where secrets never stay buried for long. Love, betrayal, and shocking twists unfold every day, and no one is ever truly safe behind these walls. Stay tuned for the drama. What started as a young boy's well-meaning attempt to help has spiraled into something far more dangerous, and I find myself worrying about these characters as if they were my own family. Rocco's decision to reach out to Charlotte and Danny to contact Nathan, or should I say Cassius, was born from love. The poor boy only wanted to secure more medicine for Britt, yet in doing so, he unintentionally revealed their hiding spot. That single choice has now placed both him and Britt directly in the crosshairs. I've seen many impulsive moves by young characters over the decades, but this one feels particularly heavy because Rocco is still just a child trying to do the right thing in an impossible situation. It makes me wonder how many of us, at any age, have acted with pure intentions only to watch things unravel beyond our control. The fact that Nathan has now passed this critical information to Lulu and Dante adds another layer of urgency. As parents, Lulu and Dante are doing everything they can to shield their son, but they know Ross Cullum is watching their every move. The thought of leading that vengeful man straight to Rocco terrifies them, and it terrifies me as a viewer too. I've always admired Dante's steady presence and Lulu's fierce determination. Together they make a formidable team, yet even they seem shaken by how quickly the situation is escalating. What strikes me most is how this storyline echoes some of the classic General Hospital danger arcs I remember from years past, but with fresh emotional weight. We've seen threats to children before, yet watching Rocco caught in the middle feels especially poignant. He's growing up right before our eyes, making choices that carry adult consequences. I personally believe the writers are doing something smart here, by showing that good intentions don't always lead to good outcomes, particularly when dangerous people like Cullum are involved. Right now, everything is building toward a desperate race. Britt and Rocco are hiding in Tortola, and Cullum has made his intentions terrifyingly clear. He wants both of them gone. The idea of a double assassination plot is chilling. Will Cullum go after them himself? Or will he send others to do his dirty work? I suspect he's capable of either. And that unpredictability is what keeps me on the edge of my seat. At the same time, Dante, Lulu, and even Cassius appear ready to step up and protect them. The thought of these three working together against such a threat gives me hope, but I also know General Hospital rarely makes rescue missions easy. I keep asking myself, can Lulu and Dante reach Tortola before Cullum does? The show has planted enough clues to suggest the next few days will be a true test of timing and courage. On the 24th, Britt is expected to press Rocco for a promise, likely asking him to keep their location secret, unaware that the secret has already slipped out. That moment is going to hurt, I think. Britt has already endured so much, and seeing her try to protect Rocco while remaining strong shows the depth of her character. She has always been a fighter, and I truly believe she still has the strength to become the hero in this story. Then comes the 25th, when Dante and Lulu are set to make a shocking discovery. I have no idea what it will be, but I'm guessing it will change how they approach the rescue. Perhaps new information about Cullum's plans, or an unexpected ally. Whatever it is, it arrives just before Britt's situation turns truly perilous on the 26th. The pacing here feels deliberate and effective. The writers are giving us time to feel the mounting pressure without rushing the emotional beats. One thing I particularly appreciate is how this arc highlights different kinds of parental love. Lulu and Dante's protective instincts are fierce, while Britt's connection with Rocco has a different but equally powerful tenderness. Rocco himself is angry and confused, which feels completely realistic for a boy his age. When everything explodes, I expect he will lash out at his parents, and that conflict will be painful to watch, but necessary for growth. I've seen many family reconciliations on this show over the years, and I hope this one leads to deeper understanding rather than lasting resentment. The possibility of a shootout or direct confrontation adds real stakes. I don't enjoy violence for its own sake, but when it serves the story and shows characters fighting for those they love, it can be compelling. I trust the show will handle it with the right balance. Cassius's involvement particularly intrigues me. His complicated history brings an unpredictable element that could either help or complicate the rescue efforts. I've always enjoyed characters with gray morality, and he fits that mold perfectly. As someone who has followed General Hospital through countless cycles of crisis and resolution, I believe this current threat has the potential to strengthen the bonds between Lulu, Dante, Rocco, and Britt. Trials like these often reveal who people truly are. Britt may very well get the chance to save Rocco, but at great personal risk. I hope she survives this, not just because I like her character, but because she deserves some happiness after everything she's been through. Looking ahead, I feel both excitement and a touch of anxiety. Will the family reach Tortola in time? Can they outmaneuver Cullum's deadly plans? How will Rocco react when he learns the full consequences of his actions? These questions keep turning in my mind, and I know I'll be tuning in faithfully to find out. The beauty of a long-running soap like ours is that every danger eventually leads to new beginnings, new understandings, and sometimes even new hope. I've seen many actors bring these roles to life, and the current cast is doing wonderful work conveying the fear, love, and determination each character feels. Kelly Thibault continues to shine as Britt, bringing both vulnerability and steel to the role. Dominic Zamprogna and Alexa Havens-Bruning feel authentic as parents in crisis. Even the younger actors playing Rocco, Charlotte, and Danny are handling their parts with surprising maturity. In the end, I remain optimistic. General Hospital has taught me over decades that light usually finds a way through even the darkest storms. This particular storm with Cullum feels intense, but I believe Lulu, Dante, Britt, and Rocco will emerge stronger for having faced it together. The road ahead may be frightening, but it's also filled with the kind of dramatic promise that keeps loyal viewers like me coming back week after week. Rocco's innocent attempt to help Britt by reaching out through Charlotte and Danny has already set off a chain reaction. By unintentionally revealing their hiding place in Tortola, he placed both himself and Britt directly in harm's way. Lulu and Dante are frantic, knowing Cullum is watching their every step. They fear leading him straight to their son, and who could blame them? As a longtime viewer, I have seen many parents face impossible choices, but this one carries such raw urgency. Dante and Lulu are considering their escape plans seriously now, hoping to reach Britt and Rocco before Cullum does. Yet the situation keeps shifting beneath their feet. What truly has me on edge is the new layer involving Anna. She is coming back right when the family needs another strong ally the most. I have always respected Anna's sharp mind and her willingness to confront danger head-on. Her return feels almost providential. From what is unfolding, it seems Anna is launching a new mission that directly targets the threat Cullum poses. She has a way of uncovering secrets and turning the tables on dangerous men like him. I personally believe this is one of the smartest moves the writers have made lately, because Anna brings both experience and fearlessness that balance the emotional desperation of Lulu and Dante. The latest twist suggests Cullum will be injured as a direct result of Anna's actions. That possibility sends a thrill through me, not because I enjoy seeing harm come to anyone, but because it shows justice might finally catch up to this vengeful man. Cullum has made it chillingly clear he wants both Britt and Rocco gone. The idea of a double assassination plot is horrifying, whether he carries it out himself or sends others to do his dirty work. Yet now, with Anna involved, his plans may be unraveling faster than he expects. I keep asking myself, could Anna's intervention be the very thing that saves the day? The answer seems to be leaning yes, and that gives me real hope amid the worry. This new trouble for Cullum feels deeply satisfying after everything he has put these families through. His obsession is creating fresh complications, and the explosion of events tied to Anna's mission could change the entire game. I imagine gunfire or a direct confrontation breaking out soon, with Anna right in the middle of it. She has faced threats like this before and emerged stronger, so I trust she will handle whatever comes her way. Still, the danger feels very real. Britt may get the chance to play hero and save Rocco, but at great personal risk to herself. That kind of courage is what makes her character so compelling. On the 24th, we will likely see Britt urging Rocco to make a promise, unaware the secret is already out. That scene will be heartbreaking, I suspect. Then on the 25th, Dante and Lulu are set for a shocking discovery, perhaps learning about Anna's involvement or Cullum's latest scheme. By the 26th, Britt's situation turns truly perilous. The pacing keeps me glued to the screen, building anticipation without unnecessary delays. As someone who has followed the show through many decades, I appreciate when stories allow emotions to breathe while still delivering exciting action. Anna's return also adds fascinating new dynamics. She has history with many of these characters, and her perspective could help Lulu and Dante navigate the crisis more effectively. I have always enjoyed watching Anna form alliances in tough times. Her involvement might even bring Cassius into a more central role, creating unexpected teamwork against Cullum. The thought of Dante, Lulu, Cassius, and Anna all working toward the same goal feels powerful. It reminds me of classic General Hospital team-ups that delivered some of the show's most memorable moments. Of course, nothing on this show is ever simple. Cullum being injured does not mean he is defeated. He could become even more desperate, which might lead to even riskier behavior. I wonder whether his injury will slow him down or make him more unpredictable. Either way, the race to Tortola is on. Will Lulu and Dante arrive first, or will Anna's mission create the opening they need? These questions keep turning in my mind, and I know I will be watching faithfully to find out. Rocco's anger toward his parents when everything erupts is completely understandable. He is a boy caught in adult dangers, and his emotions will run high. Yet, I believe this crisis could ultimately bring the family closer. Britt's potential heroism may cost her dearly, but it could also solidify her place in Rocco's life in a meaningful way. I have seen many redemption and healing arcs over the years, and this one has the ingredients to be especially touching. What impresses me most is how the writers continue to balance high-stakes action with deep personal stakes. Anna's timely return is not just convenient, it feels earned and necessary. Her new mission against Cullum adds fresh energy to the story while honoring her long history on the show. As a devoted viewer well into my years, I find comfort in characters like Anna, who represent resilience and cleverness in the face of evil. The coming days promise to be intense. An explosion of new troubles, possible shootouts, and Anna's direct interference in Cullum's plans should deliver the kind of dramatic payoff we loyal fans crave. I remain optimistic that love and courage will prevail, as they so often do on General Hospital. Britt and Rocco deserve safety, and Lulu and Dante deserve peace with their son. With Anna now in the mix, I feel the scales tipping slightly toward hope.